There's a reason it feels like everyone wants Dr. Nicole back on Miami, but I think that could also be the reason we wouldn't get her back. Nicole was born and raised in Miami. She went to the University of Miami for undergrad, and then she also went to medical school there. She now works in the University of Miami medical system. She works as an attending anesthesiologist, and she also teaches and lectures. When she first joined the cast of Housewives, Bravo's website published an article giving a little bit of background on her. I felt like the narrative was a little misleading, but I think I figured it out with some other quotes that I found of her. The article shared that she's an anesthesiologist, that she now works within the system where she did her residency, and she wanted to give back and for that reason wanted to teach. From the quotes I could find about Nicole talking about her career, it's not that she's actively lecturing, but rather that she works at a teaching hospital. She has written chapters in medical textbooks as well. We know Nicole was largely raised by a single mother, a solo parent. When she was really young, her father was arrested for money laundering. She's shared that seeing her mother go through this period really prompted her to prioritize her financial independence. And we also saw Nicole's relationship with her dad quite a bit on the show. She was initially quite open that she was looking to build a relationship with her father, that she really did not have one since she was a kid, since he was taken away. And we saw them get like pretty close over the course of 2 seasons. We also know Nicole's father passed unexpectedly. He passed after the season 6 filming ended, but before they filmed the reunion, so they spoke about this a little bit at the reunion. Dr. Nicole has been married once before. We meet her partner Anthony on the show. They're both born and raised in Miami, but they did not meet until 2015 in Las Vegas. They met at the Wynn hotel lobby. Their relationship was an interesting kind of point of scrutiny, I would say, like with the other women on Miami, because they had a child together, but they weren't married and they weren't like actively working to get married. They're engaged now. We see their engagement party on the show, and I feel like we are introduced to their relationship in a very adult way, where Nicole really stands her ground that that marriage at that point was not like super important to either of them. They had both been married previously, and they were really looking to like build a life together. They remain in the news for buying and selling incredible homes. There's also an Architectural Digest article from 2022 in the home that they were living in during the taping of the show, where you can like see where a lot of their stuff is from. It's all tagged. I don't feel like their finances were necessarily scrutinized by the other women of this cast, and she didn't like show it off in the same way that we expected her to, I think. They have a bunch of homes, they have a jet. We saw them like shopping for a yacht at one point. Anthony is an insurance attorney. He operates under the Your Insurance Attorney brand. That's his brand. And I feel like once you know it in South Florida, you will see it everywhere. Like on billboards, at sporting events, like it's Anthony. There's not really a direct story talking about how Nicole was cast on Housewives. I think her story is kind of similar to Gertie's that I shared in yesterday's video. It seems like she was directly approached. For the reboot, there wasn't like a casting in the same way there was for the first season, as I understand it. There's a couple of articles that refer to her as a local healthcare celebrity, and for that reason she was approached. And it seems like something she did more because like, why not have the experience? She talks about this a little bit on the first episode of her podcast with Tiffany Moon, which is quite good if you haven't listened to it. It's like very medical. They do open up a little bit about their personal life, but like anyway, the first episode they talk about like being cast on Housewives. We're told that Dr. Nicole did not come back for this season that's currently running, season